the title, and as my camera would adjust to my dimly lit room and even more dimly lit setup, yeah, we're doing traditional art today, and as you see in the title, today we'll be making, drawing, illustrating some cakes. I rarely draw food, really rarely draw food. I don't know why, but sometimes I feel that when I see illustrations of other artists drawing food, like they make food like look so nice, and I can't do this. I rarely draw any kind of food, and every time I do, it's like it looks super janky. So I will try to make it look nice, appetizing, and representing. So yeah, hi Macian, welcome to the stream. So yeah, for this one, there is a going meme. Short introduction. There is a going meme about asexuals that they prefer cake and garlic bread to everything else, and in my case, it is true, because I do like cake, I do like garlic bread. And yeah, so yeah, thing I drew in 2019, July 2019, if I see the date correctly, and yeah, so it makes it almost 4 years. My god, I am slow with my whips, okay? I have lots of work in progress pictures that I am yet to finish. I want to finish, at least to have them inked. Some of them I feel more strongly about coloring, some of them less. This one I want to color. I blend the colors, and I think today I will finally use this palette. This palette I also set up around this time period, 2019, 2020, and yeah, I set it around the colors that I think vibe with me the best when it comes to the colors of the flag, and that would cover both cooler and warmer tones. The palette that could make it work. Yeah, make it work. So as I've mentioned, a string, this palette is made from an old eyeshadow that I just cleaned and filled with some watercolors. So you see the color chart in here. The spade color is in real life a little bit more violet than blue. I see on screen it's really blue, and the heart color it's really nice purple instead of this neutral cold purple. The club color is purplish grayish purple, and the diamond is just flat black. And I also have a good healthy amount of white gouache in it. So yeah, so I want to try this palette. I haven't, after putting this palette up, I haven't used it. So yeah, today will be actually the debut of this palette. And yeah, I am thinking I will put I will try a little bit lineless style for this. I will try to be a bit more realistic about this picture. And I have other picture here more about space and representing the flags, etc, etc. And I think this would also look nice with some watercolors mixed with acrylic, especially acrylic for the foreground. I think this would give a nice flat black coverage. So yeah, so I think I will interchangeably work on this and this one. And yeah, in case I need a little bit more definition, because this is something I want to try, is after 1 or 2 layers of watercolors, I want to go with colored pencils right here and use the same color but same colors but in colored pencils to add like a little bit more of texture, a little bit more of line work, to just make it really to try it, because I've seen other artists doing this using colored pencils on top of the watercolors, and the result was like really pretty, and I want to try it because this is what art is about. I want to try a new thing. I want to try. I saw something pretty. I want it in my sketchbook. So yeah, so let me now. I use a syringe right now to reactivate the colors in here. Yeah. And should I have, I should have, yeah, I have my wonderfully stained palette here, so yeah, some color mixing, if it will be needed, will be conducted here. So yeah, but how is everybody doing? Is the tea good? Still hot. Still really hot. Okay, but let's start. First things first. Let me get my needed eraser. Oh, it got stuck to the container. Ah, there you are. Yeah, let me get my needed eraser. And, you know, just lighten some of these. I think to make it realistic, I will mix in a little bit of brown to the mix, because this black on top, I want to make it like dark chocolate black rather than coal black, charcoal black. But yeah, let me just. And, you know, to put some blueberries around the cakes as the decoration. So yeah, so this is the plan for today. At least try and start the work on 2 artworks, pretty much. Oh my god, let me tell you what's something that I want to move Sim stream. I know I said that there will be like stream redemptions soon on stream, but next stream is Subs No Best. And then I want to have Sim stream. I know we had Sim stream last week, but today, like yesterday, I opened my Sims game, opened the Berry family to play for a couple of hours for, you know, for it to be, you know, it was just after the wedding of my Sims, and, you know, I wanted to just play for a couple of hours till the next season rolls in. So this is like for me an indication that the round has ended. But and I thought that nothing will happen. I will just, you know, take care of my Sims needs after the wedding, etc., etc. So nothing eventful, nothing worth showing on stream. But something happened. I quit it without saving. But something happened, and I think if this is what I think it is, then you absolutely deserve to witness this on stream. Because I doubt there was this thing that happened, given the circumstances, I doubt that it was because of my own negligence or it was a random event. I think it was like time. And your guys are not ready for that. And the thing that happened is devastating. And you absolutely deserve to see it, because if what happened, the reasons for this happening, I don't want to go into details because spoilers, but there are some events in Sims that sometimes happen no matter what. And I am worried that this might be this event. I need to make a little bit more research, like I need to make like yeah, I think yeah, okay. I don't know, maybe it was like my negligence, because I see right now that it's okay. But kinda I think that I don't want it, and I think it would be funny if that thing wouldn't happen, but I think I will play The Sims like next Thursday, and during that stream I will go to Berry family first, because maybe it was my negligence that was like I got a pop-up and I had absolutely zero time to react. Like I queued the action for my sim to fix whatever was happening with the that prompted the pop-up, but she had one action in the queue before that, and she got late, and the thing happened. The thing that the pop-up warned me about. It was like, I don't know, 20 sim minutes before the pop-up and the event. Like I couldn't, like none of my sims could react. And I see right now that it's a known glitch, like a total oversight, like by the creators, that this happens so soon after the pop-up, that maybe if I reacted even faster, that the thing wouldn't happen. So maybe it is a bit of the negligence, but yeah, once I played Sims yesterday and this thing happened, I was like, oh no, you're not doing this on my watch. You need to do this on stream. Because it is like very important event. You know, in my Sims lives. You know, it's an event like, oh, they got an oopsie baby, but well, fortunately no one got an oopsie baby, but it's an event like that, like where there is like some randomness to it, but also like kinda not. Kinda no randomness. Some randomness, but also no. So yeah, so on next Thursday I will tell you exactly what this thing was. Whether it happens or not. But yeah, it was like absolutely devastating news. If you know Berry family, you know there is one member of this family who is very dear to our heart, to our hearts. And yeah, and luckily I didn't save. So if this will happen again, at least it will happen on stream where people can, you know, react properly and then not be like mad that it happened off camera, or that, you know, it happened without their reaction, without their input, especially that, you know, it happens to one of the members that that, you know, the stream people here like really fondly. Okay, so about the artwork. First I am using like diluted black to make the background, and start putting on some color of the cakes, because these cakes, as per, you know, asexual pride flag and gray sexual pride flag, will be gray, black, white, and purple. So yeah, but to counter this purple and make it a little bit more homey, more like, I am aiming for the feel of, you know, photo of a photo on Instagram. I'm going for something whimsical, realistic, and to make this look tasty. This is my goal for this picture, to make it look tasty. So this is why I will add a little bit of warm colors to it, to the picture, to make it, to just make it like look nice and look natural. So I will add a little bit of brown to the wood, so it will be the wood of the table, of course. I will add a little bit of texture here, so then when I put brown, ether brown powder from these crayons, or just a bit of brown from colored pencils, it will blend well with the gray wash and tint it. So I'm pretty much working right now with values and adding some grain texture on the tabletop. Then I will use a little bit more watered down gray for the background, because I don't want stark white background. Especially because one of the cakes has the, oh my god, the whipped cream on top. Yes, Nina. This is the word that you're looking for. So yeah, so I'm hoping everybody is fine. Oh my god, I was so looking forward to doing traditional art and nothing digitally, because oh my god, at work today I was inputting some data, and if you are familiar with like process of data input, you know that it's sometimes made by hands. And I do notice, unfortunately, that if I work too much with a mouse, use mouse for too long, that I do get cramps in my hand, which is not good. This is why you need to make do breaks, make breaks, stretch your hands, and keep your body alive through that, or at least alive for a little bit longer. I need my hand because I said last stream, my left hand is pretty much useless. It's much weaker. I know that because I haven't exercised it as much as my right one. It has absolutely different range of movement, and I feel like it's not as dexterous as my right hand. Like, I feel really clumsy using my left hand, which is like normal. Well, granted, like, Nina, you're right-handed, like, this is normal, but yeah, but this is why my right hand is so important and why I need to take care of my right hand, because my left hand is useless as of right now. But because I'm right-handed, I put so much strain on my right hand with everything going on, you know, because I do everything with this hand. So yeah. I am squirting a lot of water in here. Putting just a smidge of pigment. I already see it drying a bit. Put a little bit of gray here. But yeah, but I was inputting a lot of data today, which required me a lot of clicking with my right hand and a lot of copy pasting with my other hand with the, well, I had all the data on a spreadsheet and I was just copy pasting it. But still, I had to input it into the proper, like, through the interface into the database. And yeah, no matter what method you would use, if I would like write a script to load it for me, I still will need to say that, hey, you need to take these entries. You know, I will need to tell to the script, hey, you need to take these entries. So it would still require some amount of work. But yeah, so I was data inputting, my hands got cramps, so this is why I'm happy that I am not doing anything that require mouse operating today. Because when I draw and when I'm doing painting, like, okay, my hand can hurt when I do like this motion with my colored pencil. When I need to cover a lot of area with a colored pencil, I feel cramp here in this place. But when I use mouse too much, I do actually feel like cramp in the middle of the hand. And when I'm copy pasting, I do feel cramped also in the middle, because my hands are so, like, my hand is outstretched when I type Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V. like lots of times. And yeah, so it's not good. So I'm happy that I'm doing a thing that right now I'm doing the thing that won't make me, won't be painful for me right now, and won't strain my hands even more. Yeah, so I think that because it's like quite a big area, I will use the Bambino crayon, which is like softer. This is Bambino crayon. It's like only, this formula is like only I saw it in Poland. Like it's like the unique formula of clay. It's not wax, it's like clay. The lead in here, it's softer than in colored pencils, but it's really similar to colored pencils, and it turns into the powder when you know, for example, use a sharpener. So you can create like a very fine powder. They don't have wood, so they are woodless. So they create like very fine powder that you can, for example, rub in the places that you need. Kinda similar to soft pastels in that regard, but soft pastels are more chalky, are more brittle, and create a lot more of dust than what these are. And believe me, when you were a kid in Poland and your friend, like, I was so jealous of people who had these, because I had regular colored pencils and it was like a level up from these, like when it comes to maturity and your go-to art supplies, that, you know, this was like a big, like more of a big girl, big boy crayons. These are like smaller girl crayons, but still I was jealous of these, because when I saw the trick with the sharpener and with diffusing, like with rubbing the powder like this, I was like, oh my god, this is such a smooth gradient, I want this. And it was only when I was like 25 when I got my set of Bambino crayons. After so many years, I had to buy them myself with my own money that I got at my day job. So yeah. Oh my god, I need to... Don't shout. Don't shout, Nina. Okay, let me add a little bit more of black and put the first wash of black in here. Okay. First layer, that will be the layer of black, that I will also try to tint a little bit brown to be like this chocolate shortcake. No, I find something, I don't know, it's probably just me, but I find something unsettling. Like, I know that food making and cake making is art, but I sometimes can't, like, something rubs me the wrong way when I see, like, there is like the dissonance, because I know this is supposed to be natural, but I see like cakes and like this fondant layer, this marzipan layer, like dyed so many different colors, and some of them are really like not achievable through using your ingredients, but only through using dyes. And you know, is this the same thing I felt when I saw this like absolutely dark black ice cream that are infused with the activated charcoal. Like activated charcoal, I don't know, like how, like I kind of imagine how they would taste, because activated charcoal is like recently everywhere because it's so like detoxing and purifying and air quotes like magical. But yeah. Okay, so let me wait for this gray and black to dry. Boot up my lamp. Actually, yeah, I think this colder light today is better. So yeah, let's flip it over, wait for this layer to dry and tackle this one. And use what remains on my palette and color in here. I need to use. Okay, so there needs to be purple here, black here. Oh my god, I need to remember the order of colors that need to be here. Black would be here, gray would be here, so yeah, so for this picture, like I loosely mapped out the sections where each color needs to be, and I will try to do this. If I fail, worst case scenario, I will whip out acrylics and a sponge, makeup sponge, and just dab the colors, because I want to make the galaxy effect in here. Okay, maybe wait. Maybe I don't need to remember. Maybe I have the picture of it saved. Do I have it saved? For sure it is somewhere on my Google Drive as a whip. Oh my god, I have so many pictures of Nest and Addie that are yet not like not canon. Bro, where is it? Okay, I found it. Okay, I found it. I know where each color needs to be. And also another like worst case scenario, I will just whip out white gouache and paint over it. Easy. Also, have you read? Everybody, have you read the newest page of Never Too Late? I know I talked about it yesterday, but there's no new page. Like yesterday, last stream, but there's no new page. Okay, the tea is like a better temperature, but probably all the sugar just... I mixed the tea, but probably all the sugar just went down. Went at the bottom. Sad. I like my tea sweet. But also, like, mental note to myself, I need to buy sugar for work. Because I ran out of sugar at work. Okay, let's start from this side, because I know if I start from this side that I will, granted, I will put my hand where it will be wet. And I don't want it. But yeah, but I am also telling myself when it comes to my work that soon I am taking a couple days off. Like soon. Next week will be my last week at work before my short vacation. So at least this is nice. Oh, and also probably, most probably, one, oh, maybe not. I will see how what, because I can't plan anything with this family, absolutely anything. But I will see how what will happen, because right now, as our plans go, I shouldn't miss any of the streams during my days off. But knowing my family and their lack of pre-planning and the spontaneity that most of the things are decided by, I cannot be that sure. I will try and also, I know and I am well aware this paper is not made for watercolors. This is why I am stopping at this layer and I am moving forward to the different section. So this would be gray. I think with acrylics or with like dabbing, I would be able to make a smoother transition. Okay, gray is also here, because the way cheap paper, and even if like it's thicker paper but it's not suitable for watercolors either way, the way it is, like the paper is damp, so it's still a bit wet, but the pigment is already here, so you can't like pick up the pigment or move the pigment around, even though the paper is still wet. And any attempts at doing so will probably just, you know, make the paper melt and have these little specks of just layers of paper and cellulose just, you know, flaking off because of the the paper being overworked, damp, messed up with the bristle brush, especially if your brush, for example, has like a harder bristles, or if you're just very violently trying to wrap the pigment where you want it. So yeah, so the paper not that great. This is why I am, by knowing this, I am reserving the right to put like one, top two, one, maybe two layers of watercolors. Let me just maybe try and just do a little bit of transition. Just a smidge of transitions to make my work a little bit easier, but to not overwork the paper. But this is how I roll. Like, I have sketchbooks not suitable for wet media almost all the time, and I make about them all the time whenever they are not good. There should be white here, purple here, and then gray here. Okay. So there will be gray here. I will try a little bit more random and gray here. A little bit more of a random movements combined with the with slight dabbing. I think this is giving like the best results right now for a more like cloudy, diffuse look. Of course, this is not white, so let me darken this bit. And then after everything dries, I will go over this white stripe again. Do I need to mark? Okay, this is also white, so I am squirting a little bit of gray just to color it in a just to give a little bit of tint, to not make everything too stark of a white, because I still want to add these stars. I don't know if you know, I want to add stars here, so I want these stars to be like the brightest elements, and maybe a little bit of like nebula or other like galaxy fog in here. But yeah. For a moment I thought my phone was vibrating, but no, nobody's calling. But yeah, but I am also eagerly waiting for, well, I hope silently that something will change on the market that would make me eligible for a mortgage. But I feel also like so sad, and it is also like sad for someone like me, because I am gray. I am gray sexual, demisexual. Like, I feel like these two labels fit me the best, and it is disheartening to know and to be like like shown in the numbers that you can't have a property by yourself because the market is a B. It's such a BS on the market that, you know, that with the way, yeah, Nina, with the way you have right now, you cannot have a mortgage. And it's disheartening because for me, you know, who gets a mortgage? Like married couples. And I am a demisexual who needs time to build relationship. And it's like disheartening because I don't want to think of relationships make relationships transactional only for the sake of like I know there are cases of people marrying only for the sake of the tax write-offs or something like that. But I don't want to be in a position and in the world where I hate the fact that I was like outrightly shown in numbers that you need someone else to help you get your own property. And it's a pain. It is painful. Like, it is painful from the I was hoping that, you know, I'm almost 30 and that I could make it on my own, you know. And I apparently can't, which freaking sucks. Okay, while this bit is right now drying, I think I will mix in some purple and put the purple parts in here. Then I will wait for the purple to dry, flip the page so the other page won't be stained unless I will take, do I have scrap paper somewhere? Maybe I do have scrap paper somewhere. Okay, I have a couple of scrap paper. The wonderfully yellow eco paper that I absolutely hate. Oh my god. This is the paper that I use at my work because it's so eco and it's like, you know, I think it is a bit of a PR move that that, you know, that, oh look how ecological we are using this like not bleached paper. And I like, cool, this not bleached paper sucks. First off, it's really like thin. I don't know, it is supposedly 80 GSM, which is the same density as the printer paper, but for me it feels it feels thinner than a printer paper. And second off, this shit yellows so fast. Like, oh my god, my colleague printed some like documents. She is the type that needs to prefers to have read documentation and instructions on paper. So in 2000, where was it? For sure it was 2020. Yeah, before well, I moved to the new place in 2020, so it's around 2020, early 2020, when she printed out some documents, you know, not important documents, but she printed those out for, you know, to familiarize herself and to read them. She left them on the windowsill, and I kid you not, the paper yellowed so freaking fast. And we didn't have that much of a sunlight because there was another adjacent building just peeking through. But there was a sliver of light, and you could also see, because this paper was also covered by another paper and then a folder or something, and you can just see outright the outline of the other piece of paper. There was yellow from the sun and still kind of offish white because it was covered, and it was oh my god, how much of a crap you are for yellow so freaking much. And I don't know, I doubt the regular paper would yellow so much. the bleached one. But yeah, going back in here and going with purple. Also, hi sis, can you turn on the light? Also, hi Milo. Hi my baby. Baby, what are you doing here? Milo, what are you sniffing here on the carpet? Oh my god. He's so cute. I can't. My heart. Okay, there is still a bit of need to get rid of the gray from the bristles. Oh my god, it's still so much pigment. Okay, much better. Because I put a little bit of this of violet on the palette, and you see how gray, how much like of the black and gray was still on the brush. Like, this is how this color is supposed to look like. Are you still on the phone? I should probably use a brush with a smaller bristles. I have a thinner brush here. Do you have something on you? A little bit of yellow. Okay, I can accept it. Okay, I have a little bit more control and I can make these blueberries a bit nicer and a bit rounder. But yeah, this year I feel will be like very important. Just in general, because there is new law, there will be like voting for the parliament, new law regarding like new program regarding mortgages. We are dealing with like, you know, stuff that I can't disclose because it is such a freaking important family matter. So yeah, like lots of important things. Oh, welcome back. Yeah, I switched back to the cake from the space because I'm waiting for it to dry. So I put a bit of my poopy paper from my workplace in here while I came back here to put in the purple. Get the first layers of purple done. So right now I will go with the more saturated, a little bit warmer purple, and yeah, and putting this on the cake in here. Just working simultaneously while waiting for the paint to dry on the other picture. Oh my god, who took so much of your precious time, Machiant, at this ungodly hour, like? Oh my god, there is one person. I will tell you later about this merchant in the end, because this is like thing regarding my work, but it made me kinda salty, like, yeah, go on, like, why are you organizing your time like that? This was like my main question, like, why are you doing this? Why are you planning to do this on this day? But this is because this is something that really regards my work and is really specific to my work. I will tell you about this in DMs. Milo, what's going on? Okay. A friend is excused. Is always excused. I thought it would be a scam call or something like that, because they are known to call on like such a random hours, like where nobody else is working. But a friend is always excused. Always. So absolutely don't feel bad about it. Or don't be mad at me that I called your friend like someone who is pestering you. Because no, when it comes to friendship, lots of things can be forgiven in the name of the friendship. Of course, I'm saying about like not serious stuff, like, you know, where a friend is using up your trust or is like really nasty to you and just overall bad, that you really would be better off ceasing that friendship and ending it. But you know, about this stuff like, oh, you want to talk, you want to vent, getting a gift, going out somewhere, being there for them, like everything in that matter is excused. Yeah. Yeah, I understand. It would be just a bit. It is not super serious. It's like the bra moment. It's more of like it's really like more of a bra, like bra moment, like bra. Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to yourself and to your why your coworkers doing this, like in general? I need a little bit of gray to here to put on top, because there is a whipped cream here and I need to shade it. I'm adding a little bit of texture to this, like to this segment of the cake. Yeah. Okay, let's flip it over. I think there shouldn't be any puddles of water that would make it difficult to flip over. And let's go back here. Let's get a little bit more of purple and preferably swatch brushes. Yeah, clean this brush. Switch brushes for the one with bigger bristles. And okay, let me see what segments need to be purple. Okay, so this one. This one. Oh, this would be a big segment. Okay. Like, I am absolutely better at, you know, describing my feelings in written text and in artwork than through talking. Because, oh my god, how difficult it was for me to talk about this. Like, this matter, the topic of today's stream. There will be purple here, yeah, and okay, and purple in the middle that I completely omitted. I will probably need to little bit of steepling, like random. Show the But yeah, in July I will also like figure out what to do with the art supplies that I deemed that I don't want to have at my house. There are just some art supplies that I haven't used because I have an abundance of the art supply of the same kind. Like, there was an event. Like, there was a part, like 1 year in my life where everybody did not know what to get for me as a gift, and I got 3 sets of pencils, of regular pencils from HB to 8H to 8B, like, and 3 sets of them, and I'm like, like, okay, thank you. But then after some time I was like, wait, I am not even using traditional pencils. I was like, because it was more comfortable for me, and because I work smart, I preferred mechanical pencils to the traditional ones. So I am like left with 3 sets of like colored pencils of the full freaking like like hardness spectrum, and I don't know what to do with them. Or, you know, or some art supplies that I used like bought as an impulse, swatched them, and then never used again. Like, if there is anything about Sphin that will impact the concept you have of her right now, before I draw the redemption, absolutely feel free to tell me about it. Okay, let's wait for it to dry. I need to make this little stripe white, but I will do this later, and I will bring another brush. I will bring brush specifically for white because I don't want the bristles of these brushes to stain, because I doubt I will be able to clean them before using the white. I don't want my white to be stained by whatever else was on these brushes, so let me take a different brush. Where is my favorite angled brush? Where is my favorite angled brush? Where? Okay, I see it. Okay. Yes, there it is. Let's get some white on it. Activate this gouache, and it's still kinda damp, but I want to use it. So it would be like tap 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 tap. A little bit dabbing here to marry these colors together. Okay. I've read like all the Sherlock Holmes art, but it still hasn't clicked with me what you meant by that. But okay, now I get it. Okay. I haven't seen those movies, but I haven't, apart from the, the short stories, I haven't consumed much of the Sherlock, like other adaptation of Sherlock. Like, I am vaguely I know vaguely where the coat and the hat and pipe came from in the classic rendition of Sherlock, and I think I've seen clips, or wait, have I seen the BBC Sherlock in full, or is my memory just being wacky? The one with the Benedict Cumberbatch, yeah. By the way, oh my god, Benedict Cumberbatch can put him in a good role. and he can absolutely like slay. Because I was in a cinema one day where there was like a recorded play from one of the English theaters, and they were putting Hamlet, and Benedict Cumberbatch was playing Hamlet, and oh my god, like I've seen like Hamlet in like Hamlet is classic at this point, you know, a classic of literature, everybody knows it, but you know, it was the first like time for me to hear actually Hamlet like in like in English, because I am absolutely not familiar with the Old English and the though and other like Old English like phrases. So written Hamlet in this Old English form like absolutely confuses me, but when it's spoken, it's something like it makes it like bearable for me as a like non-native English speaker. But I think like the old like English grammar is probably like confusing even for native English speakers, I believe. It's the same like, oh my god, there is one book that is written in the Old Polish, like in the Polish, like stylized Polish, that was like the aim for the author Henryk Sienkiewicz was to write in the style that he supposed people in the medieval era wrote in. It was so hard to bear. It's Krzyżacy, and I couldn't, and it's one of these books that I didn't finish, and the other one is Potop, and it's written in the style of the 1700s Polish, and also I couldn't bear it. My god, the flowery language and everything, and I could not understand a thing, and it was just a pain. And it's another book that I did not finish, even though I read Sienkiewicz's books. Like I've read Pustyni w Puszczy because it was like the set book, the classic book that you needed to know, and that was, you know, required for you to know as a Polish citizen to read. And it was fine for me. Like other of my classmates were like nagging about this book because it had lots of descriptions of nature. But it was fine for me. Like I did not mind description of nature. The same was with the Nad Niemnem, which is the other like very classic book in 19th century. I love 19th century as an era. So it was very fine for me, and it also had lots of descriptions. It was fine, and everybody else was like, oh, it had so much descriptions, and I'm like, okay, I read this because I'm probably a masochist. What is this? Ooh, okay. Okay, I will watch it later because, wait, let me open this. And I will watch it, pause it and watch it later. Cause copyright. Yeah. Yeah. I see what I get what you're coming from and where it was coming from. That you wanted to show me the movie, and I appreciate that. And I will watch it, and I will be Martian sent me this. Also, one thing I wanted to talk about, it's in July, during my vacation, I want to try and stream on YouTube, and it will be most probably the drawing stream where I will be drawing my character's parents again. But this time I will be more prepared with the poses and will go like I will be more structured in this. And on this stream, I think I will draw Eddie's father, because right now I got like I want to absolutely change his concept. The concept of the man he is. And he's like not much his personality, but absolutely his looks. And I think he would be looking like very nice. But yeah, but this is something that I want to do. So I want to make like a kind of a family, like this, like a setup in the photo studio with all my OC's families. So, you know, parents would be sitting or standing or whatever, you know, and it would be fine. Okay, what I wanted to do, I used gouache. I'm waiting for it to dry because it still needs to dry. Let me put up the paper, flip it over. Do I need gouache here? No, I don't, but I will probably use a little bit more of gray. I will probably use a little bit more of gray in here. Especially around this cake. To make the whipped cream pop more from the background. I hope it will I hope it will dry lighter than it is right now, because right now I realized, oh my god, this is such a deep gray. Also, this brush, my favorite, as you see. I don't know, maybe it's because it's a flat brush, but I am able to make an even wash much easier. But yeah, let it dry. I will, in the meantime, put a little bit of shading and texture. Hoping it won't be overbearing, but worst case scenario, I'm whipping white gouache and painting over it. just so it's clear. What time is it? I have 30 minutes left. I think after this layer of paint, I will bring out the colored pencils and work with more detail. But yeah, but I want to try streaming on YouTube, given how well I wanted to try YouTube like for some time, but right now, given like what are the feelings around Twitch as a platform, it's like, well, like it kind of doesn't concern me because I am nowhere near being the partner, and also I don't get God knows how much money from streaming, and I am doing this exactly the same reason why I'm starting doing this. Like for me, being an affiliate, it's cool because I have emotes and I'm happy to see Nugget being, thrown around. Oh, good night, Marchand! Yeah. I hope everything will be good, and definitely take some rest and go to bed. Usually when you're, up until you fall asleep, everything feels overwhelming. But after, after you go to bed for a while, sleep through the night, like it feels less daunting. Everything feels like absolutely less daunting. And you have a different outlook on the issues. Okay, I am letting this dry. I don't have paper towel, so I'm leaving it to dry in here. Okay, so I'm letting it dry in the so-called meantime. Let me see in here. Yeah, I think this paper won't get, so yeah, I will put back my watercolors, let this dry and put them back, because I doubt the paper will hold on anymore. So let me actually put the things away and prepare for the dry media. Yeah, so dry media I want to use are these crayons. Preferably the brown one, maybe white one, to kind of help me with the background a bit. I will bring out the gray and black and purple. Ooh, but which shade of purple? This is the question. Okay. Would you believe that, oh my god, let me show you this. Would you believe that this purple is this one, then this? Like the etiquettes, like the paper, shows that it would be otherwise, like it would be this way around, but it's not. So yeah, so I'm keeping this purple, and I want white. I want white, and I need to bring every color out to get white. And I need to be very cautious to not break them, because they don't have lead, they don't have wood, and they are quite delicate. Not as delicate as soft pastels and chalk, but really delicate. And let me also bring my Faber-Castell classic colors. For the detailing, everything is sharpened. I made sure to sharpen them before. And yeah, let me get another piece of paper. This time let me put them like right here. This time to sharpen the brown. I need to make sure there is no residue of other colors, because I need brown. And right now I am making a fine powder of brown, taking it and rubbing it in. So yeah, so this is basically what I want to do, and it will take a lot more of brown than I thought it would. Okay, let's go. Maybe if I would also mix in a little bit of ochre to see how it will tint. Yeah, the key is to absolutely use it on a dry surface. Let me get a little bit of ochre, and let's use my ring finger. Oh yeah. Yeah, it is much warmer, and I think it would complement, like, ochre is a bit yellowish in shade when it comes to, you know, hues of brown. It goes more into the yellow categories. So therefore it is a really nice complementary color to purple. I think on top of that, when I will add a little bit more details, you know, when it comes to grain, the wood grain. And I still want to try and properly learn how to use soft pastels and oil pastels. Like with oil pastels, I have a lot more experience because I was kind of forced to use oil pastels in middle school, in my art classes in middle school. But I did not hate them. I am more of a hater of charcoal and soft pastels. Which you know, because I had a stream where I was drawing a picture with all the things I hate, and I do not hate the picture that I made. And I did find some use case for the soft pastels, but yeah, it's like, for me it's very dusty and it's really hard to control, which is the main reason for me. Maybe if I used soft pastels in colored pencil form, in a pencil form rather than in a stick form, maybe it will work better for me. But yeah, actually I don't know, and then right now my right hand is dirty, so I don't even, I have only three fingers to grab things with. So if I want to rotate the page to not stain the corners, yeah, or use anything else. This bit is still kinda damp, so I am not touching the gray area of the background. Let me get okay, I feel this. Why are you? Oh wait, I wanted to get, okay, this is brown. Is this brown? Yeah, this is brown. Let me get the brown here to tint the black. As I said before, this would be dark brown chocolate shortcake, rather than artificially colored shortcake. Okay. I should be able to pick them, some of the pigment up just by dabbing. But worst case scenario, I will have to use white gouache again to kinda cover that. So right now I would need to put the whole sketchbook up, dab the excess, and tap away the excess of these, of this whole ordeal. Yeah, it is kind of a mess. I mean, the tinting works, maybe not in such a small scale, and maybe not using your fingers. I should have went for the Q-tip or something else. Not necessarily blending stamp, because blending stamp would still be a little bit too hard on the paper, and I feel it would just move the dust around instead of burnishing it in. So this is why I think like a tissue paper folded in a point, or a Q-tip would be a better idea. But hindsight is 2020, so now I know what to not to do, especially on such a small scale. Maybe I will add a couple of like sparkles or like speckles with white gouache just around, because I feel this area is pretty empty. And of course, put more shading, put details, maybe a little bit of line work in the darkest areas, but I will do this with colored pencils, and I will make sure that that my paper is absolutely dry, which this one in some areas is still not. So yeah, I may try to flip it. Okay, the powder should just tap itself away. At the end, maybe I will use my remaining 3 fingers. This is... Okay, someone stop me and tell me this is a bad idea. But I'm doing this. I am using my remaining 3 fingers of my dominant hand to blend in purple and black in this picture, to make black blacker, purple more purplier. Okay, let's get black on this finger. And paint, already like this painted paper, when there is a little bit of paint on it, already has a little bit more texture. So the pigment burnished in that way is holding on a little bit better than, like, look at the difference. Like, this is the normal paper, unpainted, and this is painted paper. Well, granted that you have like a lot of, you have already some pigment behind, some pigment, you know, in between the unburnished areas. But yeah, but this is the effect for which I bought this. I bought these crayons on, and I wanted to have these crayons for. Again, the rest of it I will touch up with acrylics. it will sit on a page instead of seeping into the page and dissolve the paper even more. Will also use a little bit of residue on my hand. Put a little bit of, to extend it to the gray areas. Yeah, okay. So now let's use pinky. Let's use my pinky and try to make this. In here and blend it together. Okay, I need Jiradan. I know it's you. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I am making a mess. Like if you see my fingers right now, I'm making a mess using Bambino crayons because I want to have a gradient. Oh, same. Honestly, same. Oh my god, it's been such a hot day. Like, the worst part for me of the day is commute back. Oh my god, I am so tired after work. It's still like, it is past the hottest time of the day, but it's still freaking hot because it's been, by the time I go out of work, it's like 4 p.m. so it's been like, sun was blasting for the past, what, it's, the sun like races up at 3:30 today. Like, oh, also it's been solstice, summer solstice, and also tomorrow is Father's Day in Poland, so yeah. Yeah, but oh my god, I am a crafter, so every nail polish I attach, like I put on my nails, is chipping off so fast, and I can't be bothered to go to make hybrid nails or gel nails because I am cheap and I don't want to spend, like, hybrid nails are so expensive right now. Oh my god! Next weekend! Nice! Oh my god, I need to make sure that... okay, next stream... The nearest stream of before your birthday will be next week. And it will be Sims stream, so I will make sure to remember that. So I will be working on it for sure to blend this a little bit more and not look too artificial. And probably I will just also deepen the colors somehow. Yeah. Yeah. But it might be a mistake because right now my dominant hand is like a bit out of commission when it comes to handling anything. If I don't want brown, ochre, black and purple all over my belongings. So yeah. So yeah, but children, I showed it to Macian like before, but I will show what I was doing off the stream. So yeah, so I was doing a little bit of diamond art. So yeah, so I DIY'd a project. I printed out Great Wave of Kanagawa by Hokuzai, put it through the mosaic filter, printed it out, and put the double-sided tape and just put like a little like beads on. And it's, yes, it is shiny, and it's like a nice like mix of pixel art and like real life. So up from afar, it looks really nice from afar when you look at it like at the little screen. It is. May I kill it? No, I worked so hard on it. No killing. But yeah, but I did this, and I'm happy. So I also want to do like a little pixel pickaxe in that same like vein. I think it would be nice like as a pin or as a something else. So yeah, like to have like a couple like of this like pixel art, like IRL pixel art, pretty much. Like I know there are also parallel beads that you iron on for in order to melt them, but they are usually much bigger than the beads used in the diamond painting. Right now the beads I'm using are like 2.5 millimeter in diameter. So yeah, they are pretty like small. And the parallel beads, I think they are like they are bigger. I think they are like at least like 5 millimeters, so they are twice as big. So yeah, but yeah, I was doing this. I am still doing my daily hands and feet. I am almost at 600, which is crazy. I think I will break 600 mark tomorrow. So yeah, so also that. And yeah, and I also planned the layout for the next Never Too Late page, and it will be time for me to draw the car inside and outside. Well, mainly inside, but on the page afterwards there will be car outside. Oh my god. But yeah, so this is one of the artworks that I was working on today, and this is the other. I still need to tap away the excess, but yeah, I was doing some cake. I tried to tint some of the background with the Bambino crayons. Learned something. Learned what not to do, which is blending your crayons with fingers, because right now I have lots of fingers and not a lot of lots of dirty fingers, and then not a lot of control over where the pigment went. And I still need a lot of like touch up to do. So yeah. But given the state of my desk, given the state of my fingers, I doubt I will be doing anything like productive today. And I ran out of tea. So yeah. So yeah. What is, yeah, I will wrap the stream really probably right now. So next stream on Tuesday, it's Subs Know Best. It's already last Tuesday of the month, so you know what to do. Be a sub of mine, come to the stream and order me around. And on Thursday there will be Sims stream, and I will go first to the Berry household to play for a moment. To make the after wedding party shenanigans pass. And then we will go to the Bow household with Scarlet and Coral, and I will try to find someone for Coral this stream, and hopefully the business will work and boom. Forgetting to go for the stream? You mean you are forgetting to come to the Subs Know Best stream? You better not forget. Like, we need the theme going. I don't know what would be theme for June. Like, maybe a Pride Month furry? But hey, I will... What will we do? Yep, what will we do? Forget to come to stream. Well, I need to remember to come to stream, because I need to turn on the stream. You can do whatever. You can do whatever. So yeah. So then Sims stream. Then it will be already July. Next stream will be on 4th of July. I have no idea what to do. And stream afterwards will be on 6th of July. And I still don't know what to do. Yeah, but I will figure something out. I still have whips to do. I still have whips that were requested and I haven't finished. You know, the ones that I marked specifically with these, like, with this little, washi tape, with this little washi tape, bookmarks, yeah. So yeah. So yeah, pretty much this will be the roadmap for the next week. In the meantime, I will be working on the next page for Never Too Late, so if you haven't seen the page so far, let me write it down with my thumb. So if you haven't seen the previous page that went up on Monday, read this. Yeah, meanwhile I'll be working on Never Too Late. On the prize illustration, oh my god, I need to go! Like, was PyrCon this weekend? The last weekend? Was I doing anything specific last weekend? I was doing comic, but I only and I would feel bad because I wasn't in town like a week before, a weekend before, so there was like a page missing, and I would hate for the next page to also be like late or not be there. But also, like, my sister doesn't like conventions. I would love to go to PerCon. I would love to go to convention, meet someone, or go with someone there, you know. But my friends are not interested in PerCon. They have their like adult stuff and adult families and stuff, and little kids, very little kids, like under the age of 3. So yeah, so my friends are not interested in that, and I know nobody else, and I feel very like embarrassed and scared of tagging along any existing group of people. So yeah, so I wasn't, but one day I will be. I want to go. But yeah, but I need to know like in advance if you're going or not, Chiradan. like yeah, I would absolutely like to go, but I don't know, like I don't know who else I know is going, and I only know because I learned this after the fact, you know. But yeah, but I didn't know if you and Anna were going. But hey, let's have a promise that next year we will go. Yeah. That next year will be PerCon year. To bring her a dress. What dress? What a dress? Ooh! Nice. Nice. I would be probably the most boring, normie looking person out there. Oh my god. I feel sometimes like this. I go to K-pop concerts and everybody is so like nice, alternative, and so well put together. And meanwhile, I am here in just jeans and t-shirt, and I look like the most freaking normie, out of place person around. Like, oh my god. And I feel I would feel the same like this. Like, I don't have any nerdy stuff to wear. I absolutely don't. Like, I think the nerdiest one is like, I have one merch from a YouTuber, but he is absolutely probably not known in Poland. And one shirt that says "Eat, Sleep, Create, Repeat," I believe. And one shirt that has only musical notes. So this is like my go-to concert shirt because at least it is a little bit music themed. But yeah, but I don't have anything else that would be like PerCon related. Like any like geeky, nerdy things related. Like, see, you have Star Wars blueprint, and I don't have it. And I don't have anything. I feel a nerd. I want to be a nerd, but I don't have anything to dress like a nerd, and I would feel so out of place. Yes, I know. But I also don't want to buy anything because my wardrobe is a freaking mess. Yes, I am lame. I am a professional noob after all. But yeah, I don't have anything. It needs to change, but at the same time, I am a nerd, but I also don't feel strongly about anything that would make me buy a t-shirt about it. Don't get me wrong, I like lots of things, but nothing like also spoken to me. But also I don't have place in my wardrobe. My wardrobe is a mess, and I need to go KonMari method on all my clothes and get rid of half of them, probably, and then I can think of buying something nerdy. And I can also, you know, ask my sister, because my sister has a lot of nerdy stuff. Oh my god, she has a lot of like Mass Effect related stuff, related shirts. So it's nice, but she wears a different size than me. But yeah, but she has lots of Mass Effect related shirts. Yeah, mostly Mass Effect. Mostly Mass Effect. But yeah. But this out of the way, like, let's end this topic. I will in the meantime, yeah, let's pinky promise, yeah, very dirty pinky promise to go to PerCon together next year. Hopefully I won't have any plans, because in my family, like, I can't plan anything with my family. Absolutely cannot. Because there's always like they always spontaneously like came up with a plan, like, oh, let's visit grandma that weekend. You mean the weekend that I planned like for a year to go to the con? Yes, that weekend. Like, you know, stuff like that can happen. Absolutely. So yeah. So I will be going. In the meantime, I will rethink my life choices and what nerdy things to wear, because I would absolutely love to. Oh, okay, I will check it on Discord and respond to you on Discord. But yeah, in the meantime, oh, Machan sent me also a picture for the, oh my god, Machan is absolutely simping for Bridget from Overwatch, because she reminds him so much of his OC. Well, I can't blame him. There are like there are characters that remind me of my own characters, and yeah. Oh, she is looking nice. Oh my god, I kind of want to have a corset. I think corset will help me shape my body and also keep my back straight, because oh my god, I sometimes do feel like I'm so old. I really need the like I really need something to stabilize my spine. But yeah, but let me hold with my clean hand the picture so you can get like a full non-wrinkly view on it. And yeah, so you know the roadmap for the next week. So I hope you had fun, maybe learned something. Thank you for coming, watching, chatting, lurking, and spending some time with me. I hope you will stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and I will see you all next time. So goodbye and good night, and have a great day wherever you are in the world. Bye.